Planet Dolan.
What drink has a rule involving lips touching a toe? How did an Indian company try to take on Coca-Cola with cows? Here are 10 of the most bizarre drinks you'll find from around the world. Hey there, I'm Hellbent. I'm here to learn you suspiciously amazing facts that I didn't just make up. Number 10. Lots of people will tell you that pizza and beer go great together, but most of them have a different idea of what it means to go together. Mamma Mia Pizza Beer is a literal combination of those two things. It's beer homebrewed from an actual pizza. Part of the process involves making an actual pizza crust, topping it with tomato, oregano, and garlic, and steeping it like a tea bag. So it's not like a vaguely pizza-flavored beer. It's a beer that is literally made of pizza. And yes, of course, this is an American creation. Number 9. Coca-Cola is pretty much the most popular soft drink in just about every country on Earth. So in a heavily populated country like India, it's no surprise that a local soft drink manufacturer would try to compete with their own local flavor of cola. The cola is called Gao Zhao, which translates approximately to cow water. Now that may not sound appetizing, but don't worry, it's actually... it's actually made from cow urine. Apparently, given the revered status of cows in Hindu culture, cow urine is a traditional drink thought to have healing properties. So they incorporated it into a cola. I guess we'll have to wait and see if cow pee ends up being a more popular beverage than Coke. Number 8. Okay, assuming cow urine is a little too much for you, here's a drink involving milk instead. That's fairly normal, right? Okay, well, it's horse milk. Still okay? And let's go a step further. It's fermented horse milk. Alcoholic fermented horse milk. Kumis is a drink that traditionally comes from Central Asia, particularly Mongolia and Kazakhstan. It's still a popular drink today, but there's not that much of a market for industrial-scale horse milking. So most of the bottled kumis sold today is just made from cow's milk using the same process. Number 7. Onion juice is pretty good, especially when it comes out as part of a cooking process to flavor another food. But apparently, some people can bring themselves to drink straight up onion juice, as in like what you would get from juicing an onion. It's especially common in South Korea, where you can actually buy gift sets of it to give to a group of people, presumably a group of people you didn't like very much. Alternatively, onion juice is apparently really good for your hair, according to some, so there are some different onion options for you if you ever got tired of just eating them in your food normally. Number 6. Honestly, Japan's branch of Pepsi has a ton of weird flavors, from salty watermelon to yogurt flavored, but iced cucumber is easily one of their best known flavors. It debuted as a limited edition flavor in the summer of 2007 and was meant to make people think of keeping cool in the summer heat. Apparently the best thing they could think of for that was a cucumber, but there's no actual cucumber in it, it's just an artificial flavor. Number 5. Pocha is a Tibetan tea drink that dates back to the 7th century and became widely popular during the 13th century. It's better known in the West by the name butter tea, or more specifically yak butter tea. There's no trick to that. The name describes exactly what it actually is. It's tea made from tea leaves, yak butter, and salt. Even now, pocha is a popular morning drink in Tibet. The high caloric value of the butter is good for providing energy, especially at high altitudes. Because the tea is salty rather than sweet, some consider it to be more of a light soup than a drink, but it's still served in a teacup. Number 4. This is something most often seen with a snake. Snake whiskey, usually with a cobra or something inside, is a relatively common sight in Thailand. In these cases, the alcohol neutralizes the snake venom, making it part of the flavor. But it's not just snakes. Putting some kind of dead animal in a bottle of alcohol is apparently something you can find in a lot of places. In South Korea, it's considered a cure-all potion to put a bunch of dead baby mice into a bottle of wine and let it sit for a year. Number 3. You know, it's a pretty cool evolutionary trait that the human body is able to naturally produce food for their young. Breastfeeding is an amazing thing, and there's nothing at all weird about mothers breastfeeding their babies. But some people think that it shouldn't just be for babies. There is apparently a growing black market for new breastfeeding mothers to sell their excess milk to a variety of people. For some people, it's a fetish thing, but there are also some bodybuilders who buy human breast milk because apparently that's how they make the biggest gains. Number 2. Okay, maybe the breast milk is too much, or maybe it's not enough. Maybe you like a different drink made from a different part of a pregnant woman. Well, Japan has you covered. They've introduced Placenta 10,000, a peach-flavored drink made from placenta. It has 0 calories, and according to its branding, it will make you very beautiful. Oh, but you can put any ethical concerns to rest. This one doesn't come from humans, it's made from pig placenta, and the 10,000 part comes from the number of milligrams of pig placenta in every drink. Of course, if that's not enough, you can always buy the concentrated version. Placenta 400,000! Number 1. As the story goes, in the 1920s, a miner in Canada's Yukon Territory lost his toe to frostbite and had to have it amputated. He had it preserved in alcohol for the memories. About 50 years later, Captain Dick Stevenson found the toe, took it to his local saloon, and started dropping it in people's drinks, daring them to drink it. That's how the Sour Toe Cocktail Club got its start in the 1970s, and it still exists today. Over time, 8 human toes have been donated to the Sour Toe Saloon for the challenge, 3 of which have been swallowed whole. The Sour Toe Cocktail is more the name of the dare than it is the name of the drink. Any drink becomes a Sour Toe Cocktail once the preserved human toe is dropped in. There is a fine for swallowing the toe, but there's also a rule for joining the Sour Toe Cocktail Club. You can drink it fast, you can drink it slow, but the lips gotta touch the toe.
What? Don't you, Dolan? Did you know that we have a countdown book featuring some of our best scripts on sale now? Links down below for the physical and ebook versions.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.